Hi, I'm Grace Chamolu from Product Management Festival. Thank you very much for joining me for this information session on the Product Management Executive Program. I have a few slides I'd like to share with you, and after that, if you have any questions, feel free to send them in to us at any time. What I'll go over is an overview of the program, who it's for, the benefits of them, some of the faculty who are teaching, as well as a program schedule, feedback we've received, and how to apply. What is the Product Management Executive Program? It's an accelerated executive level leadership development and advanced product management program, and is brought to you by Product Management Festival and INSEAD. For those of you who don't know us, PMF is an organization whose mission is to amplify the impact of product management globally, not only on the products themselves, but also on their organizations, and to help product managers be more successful. We've been hearing from the people we meet through our annual global conference and local initiatives that there was a desire and need for more resources and training, not just for the standard product management and leadership topics, but also for areas more relevant at the executive level. As product managers' careers progress, their roles shift to start focusing on more strategic areas, such as shaping and influencing the organization. Therefore, the standard PM education becomes insufficient at this point. And so we partnered with INSEAD, a leader in executive education and the #1 ranked international business school 2 years in a row by the Financial Times. Through this program, you'll gain the tools, knowledge, and know-how to lead effectively and to amplify your impact on the organization. The program is 5 days long, and it is 9,200 euros or $10,200. The programs are held on INSEAD's campuses. I know that these times right now are particularly challenging. Most of us may have been working from home offices and unable to travel, but with all the measures being put in place, I know that we'll eventually all be coming out of this. Our feedback that we received from alumni was that the format of the program and ability to meet, learn from, and exchange with fellow peers in person, these were all invaluable to them. So to that end, we will look to continue to offer this program as a live, in-person, 5-day program. You will be able to see the locations as well as the times on our website, pmep.education. For example, if it's INSEAD Europe campus, it will be in Fontainebleau, France. And all of the details will be on our website. And of course, we'll continue to evaluate the situation with INSEAD. The safety and the health of our participants and the faculty are our top priority. The program is for current and rising PM executives. It will be relevant to those who are transitioning into the executive level and wish to accelerate their learning or be more aware of what areas will need to be developed, such as a different level of communication or execution as they make their next career move. It's also for current PM executives who wish to refine their executive level skills. Sometimes we don't have the benefit of a mentor, and on-the-job training can sometimes only go so far, especially if you're entering uncharted territory with a company. This program can help expose you to additional tools, scenarios, experiences, and processes that could help you. We'll also be covering advanced product management topics, so we'll be taught at the level of someone who has already had a fair number of years of PM experience, or at least exposure. How would this program benefit you? I'll go through 5 reasons, though there are many more. The first is acknowledging and developing your leadership style, so you can lead yourself and your org through growth and change. And at the executive level, you have so much more power, but as the saying goes, with great power comes great responsibility. So it's critical you understand your leadership style and how you impact others. And you can develop your capacity to exercise your leadership effectively and responsibly within your organization, because then you can better understand how to affect change. As product managers progress in their careers, their responsibilities start to shift. We rely on our ability to lead through the organization, ability to influence and navigate through networks, and to get the job done. And at the executive level, this ability to lead and influence continues and with greater impact. If you thought being a product manager was tough, having all that responsibility with no authority, just think of how it will be having to influence stakeholders at the executive level and who are all your peers. I found this quote from a Forbes article and thought it insightful. The dynamics will change. You're a leader to a group of other leaders. The second benefit is effectively building, developing, and retaining your teams. And that requires an understanding of your impact on group dynamics. I think it goes without saying that it's pretty hard to grow and develop a product team if you don't have a good hold on retention. Turnover costs can range from 93 to 200% of an exiting employee's salary. And I'll also note that this is from an article that's titled Voluntary Turnover. They usually leave their bosses and not their jobs. If you need to scale your team, retention is key. But this is not just about being a good manager. This is also about understanding your impact on group dynamics, on how to effectively use your networks, on how to scale a team in a sustainable way, and how to develop and manage product management culture. Most of us need to work hard to learn how to be good and effective managers and leaders. And as that responsibility grows, I challenge you to strive to be the executive that great team members want to work with, or be the executive that you would want to work with. Complementing the leadership sessions, we will have product management specific sessions that are taught by guest speakers who are currently heading up their PR orgs at their companies. They will give you insight into what they've learned, their successes and mistakes, and provide you with practical, actionable information that you can apply or look into applying once you get back home. Some of us don't have the benefits of mentors, especially at the executive level where there are fewer PM execs. Or there are mentors available at the executive level, but they don't have insight into what product management specific challenges you might face. This program can help with that. And while many of us learn from on-the-job training, which I'm a big fan of, sometimes we don't have the luxury of time to learn from our mistakes. Sometimes we also don't have the financial leeway to make too many large-scale mistakes. So learn from those who have come before you. And as I like to think of it, don't repeat mistakes that you can already sidestep. If you're going to make mistakes, go make new ones that you can learn from. Another benefit of the program is the focus on critical softer skills that are often overlooked. Many feel like they've worked on areas like communications, negotiations, networking, and think they're all set. But these are all skills that could always use refining. And now you're in an executive role where you're communicating with groups you may have not have had to before. A board, investors, strategic partners, the press. Your words have farther reach and bigger implications and impact. Your communications can potentially affect stock price, land or lose a key client or partner, maybe even trigger a lawsuit if we go to an extreme case. The list can go on. You'll need to be ever mindful of your communication style and other soft skills. This program will help you refine and strengthen those skills and increase your self-awareness so you can maximize those soft skills to your advantage. Finally, I think we've probably all have already heard about how important it is to network. Most organizations don't have teams of product managers around, so oftentimes we hear how PMs feel they're alone in their situations. But after meeting other PMs, such as at an event like PMF or a local meetup group, or reading articles and books, they realize that many of the problems are actually experienced by so many others. This program will be bringing senior level product managers together. You will not only learn from the faculty, but also from each other. You'll become part of a community from which you will reap the benefits for years to come. This program is not possible without our faculty. Our program director is Noah Askin, who is an assistant professor of organizational behavior at INSEAD, and he teaches the executive education classes as well as the organizational design and leadership courses in the core MBA program. He's also received the Dean's Excellence in Teaching Award. We will also have guest speakers who are PM executives at their respective organizations who will be sharing their lessons learned with you. In the interest of time, I won't go over every name right now, but please know that you can find their information on our program website. At every program, we'll have 4 guest faculty joining Professor Askin. And the availability of the faculty members may change for each specific program date. Here's a view to a sample schedule. The program is split within the week with 3 days of executive leadership sessions led by Noah. For example, there'll be sessions on understanding your leadership style and how you're perceived. How can increased self-awareness help you increase your impact on your organization and your team? And there are 2 days of PM-specific sessions led by the guest faculty. They would include sessions on areas such as scaling your product and team, product portfolio management, and measuring impact at scale. This is just a sample agenda. The actual program may vary slightly. The sessions will be taught in various styles such as lectures, cases, workshops, and group exercises. One question we get a lot of is what feedback we've received. So I'd like to share some brief highlights with you now. Here's a representative class from a Fontainebleau, France program. Of the 25 participants, there were 9 C-levels, 4 were CPOs, and others are CTOs, CMOs, COOs, who had product reporting up to them. We also had 7 VPs and heads of products, and 5 director and senior PM levels. They came from Europe, US, and Russia, and hailed from companies such as Booking.com, WeTransfer, Zipcar, Shipstead, and many others. The overall Product Management Executive Program NPS score is 86.6. And when we asked what was the single most important reason behind recommending the program, here are a few examples of the reasons cited. The content's precisely for product leaders, so much valuable knowledge in the 5 days, the quality of the sessions and the group discussions with participants, very stimulating program, group experience. So how can you become part of this unique and exciting program? To apply for it, you can visit our website, www.pmap.education, or you can send us an email at exec@productmanagementfestival.com. The applications are due to INSEAD by the deadline for the respective program, and we've listed these deadlines online. You'll subsequently receive an admissions notification decision from INSEAD, and those dates will also be listed online. And as I mentioned, if you have any questions, feel free to email us at any time. So a quick recap. Upcoming programs that are being offered are on our website, www.pmap.education. The programs will be held on one of INSEAD's campuses. It's a 5-day program. 3 days are executive leadership and 2 days are product management specific days. It is 9,200 euros, or for the San Francisco offering, it will be $10,200. And for more information on the application, you can find it on our website. So as we wrap up, I wanted to share a graphic that I saw courtesy of Professor Askin from a presentation he gave on the skills needed for a product manager. And he encapsulates very well what is needed to be a successful senior level product manager. It's the brain of an engineer, the heart of a designer, tongue of a diplomat, and the herding skills of an Australian shepherd. We understand the types of challenges you face as a product manager, and this program can help you become a stronger product management executive and help you amplify your impact on the organization. So at this time, I'd like to say thank you very much for your time in joining me on this information session for the Product Management Executive Program. Feel free to reach out to us at any time if you have any questions. Thank you.